Destruction is the best. Yeet, yeet. Yeet, yeet. It's not about the build, it's about the destruction. Yeetus, deletus, yeet, yeet. Yeetus, deletus, yeet, yeet. Yeetus, deletus. Yeetus, deletus. Yeetus, deletus, yeet, yeet. Yeetus, deletus, yeet, yeet. Oh, this is looking good. Yeet, yeet, yeet. Yeetus, deletus, yeet, yeet. Yeetus, deletus, yeet, yeet. Yeetus, deletus. Yeetus, deletus. Destruction.
Stevie 1610 has redeemed first.
Destruction is the best. Yeet. I can hold this mouse better than anyone could hold this mouse. Mainly because I wouldn't allow them into my house to hold this mouse. But nonetheless, destruction. Yeetus, deletus, yeet, yeet. Yeetus, deletus, yeet, yeet. Yeetus, deletus. Yeetus, deletus. Yeah, I make great background music. Wait, I'm music? Yeah, I'm music. We'll go with that. It's Ash Rain music, bro.
Technical difficulties.
Destruction.
Watch it on loop.
Yeet, yeet. Yeet, yeet. It's not about the build, it's about the destruction. Yeetus, deletus, yeet, yeet. Yeetus, deletus, yeet, yeet. Yeetus, deletus. Yeetus, deletus.
James underscore T321 is here.
Yeet, yeet. Oh, this is looking good. Yeet, yeet, yeet. Yeetus, deletus, yeet, yeet. Yeetus, deletus, yeet, yeet. Yeetus, deletus. Yeetus, deletus. Destruction.
All right, I'm here. All right, I'm here. Give me a second. Let me see how things are working. How's everybody doing? It's still not connecting. My lights, the big lights, the ones that light up the light that you see. Not like the RGB stuff in the background. Those aren't connecting. I had to go manually flip the switch on them to turn them off and back on again. I don't know what's up with that. Regardless, GG, Stevie redeeming first. Welcome in Johnny, James, and Yue. How's everybody doing? Give me a sec. Oh, this got turned a little bit. There we go. Let me get everything connected. Welcome in everybody across all the platforms. How are you doing? How was your weekend? Okay, CAPTCHA. Nope, that didn't work. Another one. Good. Good. All right. And this other button I have to click. Bam, there we go. All my buttons are clicked and clacked. Oh, how's everybody's well, it's Tuesday, but how was your weekend? I haven't streamed since Saturday. I took yesterday off. I have if you guys have been watching for a minute, you know that I made like a to-do list that my mods are keeping me up to date on, and you know, whenever I say I need to do something, we add it to the list and I prioritize it. My like high priority, seeing it written out, my like high priority list is pretty long. So for the time being, I'm effectively gonna be going down to 5 days a week streaming, so that one night a week, it won't always be Monday, but I did take off Monday this week, so that one night a week I can focus on getting something that is important to me done, right? So just a heads up for those that care. But I did get good stuff done. I did get good stuff done yesterday. Trying to see what else I need to say or not say. I don't know. I think we're good to just jump into Minecraft today. We are technically done with the lava lake, except for like just cleaning up our shulker boxes. And we will be getting back to the mob zoo, the Nether mob zoo, hopefully today. But before that, we have one 500 club entry that needs updated. So let's get into the hardcore world and figure out what we got to do for this 500
Abjuranax
club
is here.
redemption. It's just someone getting a new ingot, I think. I don't know. So fresh, so clean, says Mojang. Can't wait for the new Helldivers update. I have not played Helldivers. Never.
Zoe
I don't even think
underscore
I've
B
seen
underscore 1 is
gameplay.
here.
I don't even think I've seen gameplay of it. Genuinely. I had a very busy day. I am exhausted. And I have horrible news, actually, chap. Today, we were putting our kids to bed, and I was on the floor, horsing around on my hands and knees, and I, like, lunged at my daughter playfully, and I had felt a pop in my back, and the worst pain I have experienced all year since I got the steroid injection into my spine. Like, I've had a little bit of soreness here and there, and I was just like dying, man. I was on the floor. I fell a bit on my face, hands and knees. And then I fell onto my face, lost my breath. Was horrible. So that's not good. Hopefully it gets. Oh wow, we need rockets. Hopefully that was just a one-off thing, not a sign that my back pain's gonna come back.
Skinjaya Sano is here.
But that rightfully pissed me off, though. I was more angry than like once I caught my breath. Once I caught my breath and like assessed, like, okay, I'm not like in like it didn't last long kind of deal, right? I was more so just angry that it was back, more so than like in pain. Yeah. Wow, I was able to fit all that in my inventory. Crazy. Normally it takes like two twos. Oh, right, it didn't take 2 twos because all this other stuff is in here. So first things first, chat, we're gonna do the 500 Club. Let me pull up the Discord. For anyone that's not familiar, the 500 Club is a reward system for people who watch on the purple streaming platform. Links in the bio, panel subscriptions, etc. if you want to start racking up your time. Colonel over here watches how long you watch for. And when you get 500 watch hours, which is like 2 or 3 months, probably like 3 months of solid tuning into every stream straight, you can get a room in the 500 Club designed how you wish, built by me. And then if you get another 500 club, you're allowed, or another 500 hours, you're allowed to get a netherite ingot to either turn into a piece of armor or save them up and eventually craft a block and stuff like that in your room. So today, Vibes hit a milestone. Well, in the past week or so, Vibes hit a milestone, and today we're updating it. He hit 1,500 hours, so he's getting his second ingot. He says he wants me to add it to the barrel. I don't know what barrel he wants, so yeah, he's gonna make this really, really easy on me. This is the first time I'm reading it. Really easy on me. He just wants me to put the ingot in a barrel in his room, and I assume there already is a barrel since this is his second ingot. Absolutely massive indeed. So this is the 500 Club Tower. It's a model of Taipei 101. And we
Miku_gaming1
are going
is
in
here.
here. I don't know a room number he's got. Hold on. I gotta scroll. Room 1214 is what his original request asked for. Let's see if that's where he ended up. Oh, wrong floor. I got off a little too early. 1214! Right here. All right, so this is Vibes' room. Is a vibe, you could say. All right. You know, every 500 hours of watch time, you know, it's just another excuse to make me come look at it and see what he's got. I'm not seeing a barrel. Oh, I see a barrel up here. Is this where he wants it? Yeah, dude. Who ingots for you, Vibes? He's not here right now, but we've done it. Clip it and put it in the Discord for him, someone. Let him know it is there. He was made aware that it was happening today at this time, so. Well, look at it. Okay, those aren't enchanted. Those are just normal. Ayo, mods. Someone, Alright, done. And close post. All right, chat. So make sure if you're in the purple chat, you do a exclamation mark watch time and see how much hours you have. And if you've passed 500 hours since your last time updating your room, request your ingot in the Discord. Or if it's your first time passing 500 hours, request the 500 Club role in the moderator assistance channel in the Discord. And you can get started on your room. Floor 0. Mm-hmm. You need to put yours in the Discord? Yeah. I'm willing to update 500 clubs like once a week. I would love to do like a couple at a time once per week would be like ideal. But go ahead and just if you hit a milestone, Shmalamu, put it in the Discord and I can do it sometime next week. First stream next week. Speaking of which, we're almost at the end of the month, aren't we? That means we're gonna have to do leaderboards on the first of the month again. All right, so to the Nether, and let's see what we gotta do to get. Ooh, I saw those eyes. Did you, chat? The Enderman eyes when we ran by. They were. Come on, I don't want to look at him, but look back at me. There he goes. I saw his Enderman eyes. Someone clip that. That's cool. September is coming fast too. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Look at that lava lake, my dude. Can't believe it generated in such a spherical manner. All right, so all we have left to do here for the lake itself is to grab up these boxes and the moss and then fill this in. So are these, okay, we have a little bit of lava buckets in here, but otherwise it's all empty. All right, we're gonna just take all the empty boxes. Okay, come on. Wow. Okay, we got our beacon effects. Wow. Oh, but now you guys are here. How you doing? Well, just get the day started off right. You don't you know? Insta-mineable floor that's only 1 block thick. Who had this idea? Alright, that one still has lava in it. So I'm gonna run these empty ones all the way over to the place where we're gathering lava from. I also blame Darcy. That's a really good call. You deserve a promotion. My goodness. Alright, got these ones all out of the way. We're gonna have to get more lava for this project anyway, and then I'll just leave the excess ones over there for future lava gathering projects. The ones that are in my ender chest, I'll just leave in there for now, because why not? Alright, I'll drink myself a potion. We only have like 3, so I don't know if I'm too stoked about that. Alright, I don't have a hoe on me. Oh well, we'll just break it all. Inefficient moss destruction, I know. Alright, I'll take these boxes up here. Woo! We just barely made that. Alright, these ones have buckets in them, so I'll just chuck them right here. These ones have lava buckets in them. This can be a dump box. Alright, I'm gonna start with just using up these lava buckets. Let's go. Alright, yeah, that's not much we have to... Whoop, wrong button. That's not much we have to fill in at all. And it should be perfectly flat underneath here. Just how we like it. I'm trying to think. Yeah, right here is where we need to place. Wow, okay, yeah, we really didn't have much at all. Uh-huh. Alright, let's just go get like 2 shulker boxes of lava buckets and we'll call it there. I'm doing good. Yeah, we did finish it last week. We just had to get rid of the shulker boxes today. Is all that's left. And then we move on to the next step. Okay. I just want to get like 2 shulker boxes, I said. I didn't even bring my other fire res potions with me. So I have until this one runs out if I take my time, but I shouldn't even need it. Oh, babies. I forgot where we left off and that it's actually a much more makes sensical decision to fly around the outside. I don't know if 2 boxes is gonna be enough. I'm grabbing 3. What's the harm in grabbing 3, chat? I actually bring home some extra lava? Doubtful. Because you know if I grab 2, we're just gonna need 1 more box. But if I grab 3, that still means I'm gonna need 1 more box. And if I grab 4, that means we would have only needed 1 box. That's how it always goes. Am I right? Maybe we just finish off this layer, or finish off this potion, whichever comes first. Oh, I didn't see today's snapshot. I had an incredibly busy day today with work. A very draining day. I did not even get a chance to register that it was a Tuesday, let alone a snapshot day. Fill in the deets. Did they make any changes to the copper golem's behavior? I know that's what like a lot of the technical community has been hoping to see in the last few snapshots, and they haven't been getting them. Yeah, I don't know. Did you post a link to it in the Discord? I might have saw it if you had done that, but I didn't. I didn't see anyone share any news in the Discord. Oh, they made the hitboxes smaller, like they did in Bedrock. Okay, yeah, in Bedrock they made the hitboxes slightly smaller than a block, and in Java they made the hitboxes slightly larger than a block, and everybody was like, Bedrock's way to do it is better. So I'm glad to see that they listened to that feedback. All right, we just finished off that layer. That's gonna be it. That's all the lava we're bringing with us. I plan on using the copper golem to sort my non-stackable items in my storage room. I'm gonna build a little offshoot at the end of my storage room that is copper golem sorting, so that they'll sort all of the non-stackable items that make it into my overflow. A lot of server properties got moved into game rules. Yo, that's cool. Give me a few examples. Wait, if a dispenser shoots an ender pearl, is it like an ender pearl or a floating item that you can pick up? I feel like a dispenser would act like a dropper for an ender pearl. Because you can't... Dude, imagine if dispensers could teleport themselves. Yo. You just thought up... You just gave me the idea for the craziest... for the craziest mind.
Allow entering Nether using portals, a game rule controlling if the Nether can be entered through portals.
Okay. Nice. Is there anything that got added to single player effectively that you couldn't previously control via game? Like, was there things that were in server properties that you could not have done in single player, but now you can? Or is it just like a better way of controlling things? Yeah, the one move, they add movable tile entities just so they can make self-teleporting dispensers.
Enable command blocks, a game rule controlling if command blocks should be enabled or not.
That didn't exist? Are you cereal? Or are you oatmeal, dude? Disabling mod spawning without going into peaceful mode. Oh, yeah, that's good. There wasn't already game rules for that? So you're saying things that I feel like there's already game rules for. But, yeah, good stuff. And I imagine that means server properties are getting, is gonna be a much smaller list. Yeah, I could see them theoretically, like, making every server property setting a, game rule and just yeeting the file entirely. I mean, maybe there's some that matter, but making them Making them commands, game rule commands, seems better for everybody involved. Yes, more settings to change is always more better. I don't think Mojang has ever added a setting to the game where I've been like, the game would be better if I couldn't change that. Like, imagine, dude. All right, the lake is done, chat. The lake is done, and we can move on back to the zoo. In the next stream, that's it for the... No. Oh, boy. W's in the chat. Always playing in the latest version. Now we gotta finish the build. Now that the lake is done underneath it. Additionally, clickable parts of text labels like links will now change cursor to the hand shape when it's parody from Bedrock. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Ooh, yeah. Oh man, I'm tired. I am tired. I'm wheelie tired, chat. That was bad. That was disgusting. All right. I don't know where to start with this, but what I do want to start with is taking these boxes back to the base. Let's go. Oh, it's nighttime. Oh man. Yeah, I need this nap. We're gonna look at my project to-do list here in just a second, NG, and make that decision. Yeah. Alright, those are all the empty ones. We have 3 with lava buckets in them. Do we have any orange? Okay, that's a fire res box. Do we have any unused orange boxes? We do. Alright, so... Fire res... Oh, shoot. Fire res potion. Take out the empty bottles. Throw that in there. Throw the empty bottles in there. We don't have any boxes of lava in here yet, do we? No, the only orange one we have is tropical fish. Okay. Long-term storage, they go in orange boxes. Cool. Anything? Oh yeah, we got some stuff in here. Some more empty boxes and some mob heads to put away. Glow squids. Oh, really? Wait, this one says player head. This is like old then, huh? Where'd that come from? Seriously. All right. Hoglin head and blaze head also goes in here. Okay. Just because of this is the nether stuff. All right. Then we got empty boxes in there. Get my inventory back together the right way. There's some stuff I need to reshuffle in here. Cool. Okay, that's back to my normal inventory. Let's and now let's take a look at the book. Nether Mob Zoo. That's the project. Fill the lava lake. That's done. That's done. All right, what's next? Decorate the exterior. I have as the next step. Then is decorate and fill the enclosures where we actually put the mobs in it. Then we do the nether tunnels where we rebuild, we build a tunnel to the zoo, we add a flight exit to the open nether. We add labels and banners all throughout the entire nether tunnel system. And then we move back to the overworld portion of the zoo. There's some stuff out on that needs fixed on the outside. And there's like a moss tower. Wait, would decorate overworld? What needs fixed on the outside decorations other than the moss tower? I don't know. Maybe preparing for the copper golem is what I meant. I don't know. Yeah, coal shulker boxes. That's step 1. That's step 1. All right. Let's. Oh, the room for the. Okay, yeah, I better be more explicit. We'll say overworld zoo portal. What? Yeah, overworld zoo portal. There we go. And then remove moss tower. Yeah, that's it. That's it. And then honestly, Copper Golem is probably going to happen, like gonna be added to the game before we finish the Nether Mob Zoo. But like the whole reason we're doing the Nether Mob Zoo is so that we can put the dang happy ghasts in it. And we haven't even gotten that from 121.6 yet. So yeah, that's what it meant. That's what it was supposed to be. All right. Oh, happy gas. How you doing? Like we have one here, but we don't have one in the zoo. You know what I just realized? I was planning on growing the happy ghast in the mob zoo. And you can't grow one in the nether because you need water. So I'm gonna have to grow one in the overworld mob zoo and then push it through the portal. Huh. We're gonna need a bigger boat. Or a bigger portal for that matter. Yeah. Maybe I should make it just a really big portal. Not just a small one. All right. Let's head to the Wither Skelly farm and grab our blocks of coal. Honestly, should we use a happy gas for this? I think this is going to be made a million times easier actually using a happy gas to decorate the exterior. Look at that. 7 boxes of bloxes of coal. That's pretty good. Yeah, this is the perfect place to use a happy ghast. The question is, do I bring my happy ghast that I have floating around the pink biome to the nether? Or do I make a new happy ghast to bring to the nether and keep the pink guy at the base? I think I bring a new one here, is the move. I think that's the strat. Okay. I don't have a portal. Big enough to bring one through around here. I can make one. But first, we gotta get a happy gas growing. Oh, I should have dropped these off first. Whatever. They're over here by my rockets. Yeah. They grow as a... So it takes 40 minutes from when I place down this dried gas until I have a gas I can ride. So we have to load this guy for 40 minutes now. Oh, you mean bring him to the Nether as a ghastling on a lead? Yeah, we can totally do that. We could totally do that. Oh, that'll be so easy. I just need to make sure I punch out the fire in the Nether tunnels first. Can we chunk load him? I don't know. But I'm gonna put these boxes back in the Nether. I know he's not gonna be loaded while I'm in the Nether, but that's fine. As long as I'm here in the overworld, he'll be loaded because he's pretty central, and we have to get materials and stuff anyway. All right, put those boxes down. I punched out the fire. We didn't start the fire, but we punched it. All right. What color saddle should this guy have? I mean, pink is very on brand for me, but red is like Nether. He's in a black mob zoo, so probably not black for that reason. Over 17,000 days in this hardcore world. What else? I think red because Nether. I think that's just the red wool, leather, and glass? Heck yeah, I remember the recipe. I didn't like have one of these, did I? No. Look at all these saddles that are now craftable, and I should probably throw them out. I mean, it'll be good to have them in case I ever need them, I guess, but they're craftable, so like I really don't need to save them. The horse armor still not being craftable though is ridiculous. Wait, did they make horse armor craftable in the next update? Or was that only copper horse armor? I don't know. Also, was there a nerf to drowned copper farms? I feel like I saw a post from Ray's Works about like fixing the nerf to drowned copper farms, but like I scrolled right past it. That would have been in last week's snapshot. If so, is it even worth fixing my my auto crafters at the drowned farm? Copper horse armor is not craftable either. How do you obtain it then? Same rates as iron generated in structures. Same rates, or did they split the rates in half? Like, let's say you had a 10% chance of getting a iron one. Is it now that you have a 5% chance to get a iron or a 5% chance to get a copper, or is it 10% for either? Because it's the way I do my storage. All right, so let's sort them through the blackstone. Got it. All right. Yeah, we just gotta wait for this guy to grow up. You know, in the meantime, we can definitely take a look at what we need to make the outside look like. My storage room has every item in the game. Fully automated storage. All right, so we need to take a look at how we decorated this place to see what we're gonna do to the one in the Nether. So obviously the one in the Nether doesn't have the box on top, so we can ignore that. But you can see wherever we have these pillars, we have an iron bar going, like if it's 3-block gap, right? We have an iron block line going up through the middle. And then we tried to keep that going all the way up. And the diagonal ones don't always line up, but you can see the gist of it there. And then where the floors are, we have, yeah, okay. Let me sketch this out so I can not have to come back and forth all the time. Give me a second. Let me get my my desk. To the overworld while I'm doing this. It would actually be best for me to, okay, it would actually be best for me to stand over here so that we can be loading this guy. We got a baby ghast in there. Let's try and keep chat English only, please. So we can just kind of zoom in to see and take notes, but I don't want to pause. Gotta find a new page. All right. If you're on one of the landscape streams, you'll be able to see my drawing in all of its horrible glory. Give me a second to get this ready. All right. Oh, you just get face cam on the. So, all right. So we got this here, and you can see it on the purple chat and the red chat, top down. So. First, let me just draw the mushroom. Right. We got on the mushroom, we got square windows right here, effectively, right? And we have these lines are the iron block lines. And then we have rectangular windows here. Right? And there is more iron that goes along the bottom and right above them. And then there's another line of iron. And then we have more rectangular windows. Right? But between these, we have another vertical line that goes up to the top. And then above those, well, these continue up, right? Then above that, we have another line. So we have one iron 2 iron, 3 iron, 4 iron, like that, right? And then here we have iron, and here we have iron, and here we have iron, and oh yeah, I didn't even draw it. Oh yeah, I did. Oh, it's right here. Whatever. And then here we have iron. Okay, I'm gonna understand that. And then we have these here. So, oh, okay. So here you can see these pillars. Oh, you can't see the game right now. So we have pillars that go in like this to the bottom. And the pillars go in like this to the bottom. So these technically have squares of iron like this the whole way up is what it's intended to look like. Each of those squares is a square of iron. And then there's usually a light right in the center. Right? That's a light there. And its edge is in iron. And then these lines are iron right there. So yeah. And then the shaft itself has lines of iron going up like so. And there is also vertical lines of iron along like the edges of the curvature. And then there's also lights in the middle of all of these. All right. All right. That's good enough for me to know what I'm going to need to do for this. Back to hardcore. Whoop. All right. So I got this ready to go. For everyone that didn't get to see the drawing, this is what I ended up drawing. Hold on. For everyone that didn't get to see, this is what I ended up drawing for my own reference. So it's got the windows, it's got the striping where the iron blocks are, it's got the tower, it's got one of the arms, one of the branches. I know what it means, and that's good. Oh, Jesus, I thought that was somebody standing there. How's this thing looking? He's still very sad. Uh-oh. So we have a lot of blackstone over there already. We have a lot of blackstone over there already, and what we need to do is make that into slabs to spawn-proof the top. We could either do blackstone slabs on the top to spawn-proof it, or we could do black carpet. I think black carpet would look better, but black carpet would also, like, have the potential of just burning away. And I don't think I want to risk that. I don't think I want to risk that. You just hit 100K channel points? Nice. What do you guys think? Do I do carpet or do I do blackstone slabs on top? I think I need to try them both and just see how they feel aesthetically. So let me bring some black carpet with us. Yeah, honestly, I'm not bringing that much because I'm really not sure if that's even a route I want to go. I think blackstone has the vibe more. I think it'll look better because it's supposed to be black concrete, right? But it can't be because it wouldn't be spawn proof. So if we do black carpet, that at least has the same kind of cleanness to it that black concrete has. Polished blackstone would look like a grid. I don't want that. I don't want it to look like a grid. I don't want it to look like bricks, you know? How you doing? Another empty box came through. Anything else for the exterior? Oh, lights. What light would look best? Do we go for something nethery and like something that pops? Like shroom lights or glowstone? Or do we go for like honestly, pearlescent frog lights would probably be the least obtrusive. Like it's more white, but at the same time it's very like purple. It blends into the black more than anything else. Yeah, Magic did tell me. I don't know. We're gonna have to just try. I think truly it's between pearlescent frog lights and shroom lights for me. I don't really think any other option is viable. It was your first ever successful run. Nice. Yeah, so tomorrow we'll be playing Peak again. My mod team is invited to play, and Purple has already said she'll be there. But we do have one open spot if anyone else from my mod team wants to hop on. Oh boy. How's it? Oh, hey, bud. Let's go check on the other guy together. Look at him. Chat put it there. He's swimming. Will he swim underwater? Will he drown if his eyes go below? Oh. What's the... Nope, that was wrong. But what shows your hitboxes? I don't even remember. The size comparison, though, chat. Hold on. It's just a little bit different in size. Oh, I just have 3 and B. I must have hit something else. What's up? Oh, the baby doesn't look so angry anymore. So he's at least onto one of his stages. And now we wait. Oh, man. Still waiting. Grow! Alright, you know, it's not very often we harvest this stuff. Well, some of it's not fully grown, but most of it is. That's really weird that one of them is like that small. How did it grow so quick? I just placed that there and it's already in the second stage. Yeah, we're like always very, very short on nether warts. So I'll take that. Is the storage room done yet, dude? How many more boxes? Obviously this box. 5 more boxes. And then 3 more boxes. Okay, it's really catching up. You love to see it. Some of this stuff has been sitting in there for absolutely ages. Absolutely ages. I've got nothing to do while we wait 20 minutes for this ghastling to hatch, dude. I've got nothing to do. Yeah. That'd be fine. Chat, the trophy room channel point redemption is the only channel point redemption that I have that consistently goes up in price. Every time somebody redeems that, it increases the cost by 1,000 channel points. So right now the cost is probably like 108,000 channel points. That means you'll be the 108th person to put an item on the room, or to put an item on the wall in the trophy room. And then the next person would have to pay 109,000 to be on there. And then the next person has to pay 110. So it is gradually marching to be more and more exclusive as time goes on. I can't go to the Wither Skelly farm. I have to let the baby ghast grow. I have to stay here at the base for the to hatch the ghastling. I'm literally just gonna go stare at him. We're gonna watch it. We're gonna watch him grow. Maybe I'll just take a nap IRL. I'll just turn off the camera. Take a quick nap. Oh, look at him! That's gotta be like the 3rd stage. Look at how happy he is. Oh yeah, I'm excited for the copper golem. That'll be cool. I don't need emeralds. I don't need mending tools. I got everything I need. All I need is this guy. Oh, you know what I do need though? I need a fence post to tie him to once we get him to the nether. So, does anybody know if a happy ghast or a ghastling for that matter burns? I think chat told me they do. Yeah, there was a snapshot today. I was too busy to look at it, but chat told me about it. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Give me a second, I gotta blow my nose, chat. Oh my goodness, he hatched! How you doing, baby ghast? Boop. Got him. Let's go to the nether. Okay, I was like, is it not gonna let me pull him? Yeah. It's not often we get to walk these paths, chat. I did put a lot of effort into building them. He's so content. Whoa! When they come to Java, I'll play with them. Hold on. Okay, he's in the Nether now. Get back here! Come on, guy. I gotta get you in here. Come on. Down you go. I wish I had snowballs so he would follow me. Normal guests don't aggro at happy guests or anything, do they? Okay. Just hang out here for a bit, bud. And now we gotta wait here 20 minutes. All right. But I did bring all these things to test, and then we have a saddle for him when it's time. Oh man. Oh shoot! Is he too far away now? I don't see him. Oh no, there he is. Bud. Let me take some of these and see what I'm thinking about. So, like, with the spawn proofing, if our goal is for it to, if our ideal texture would be black concrete, we have black stone and we have black carpet. Theoretically, it wouldn't catch on fire ever, but that's just a theory, a game theory. I don't know. I think the black carpet is the way to go compared to black stone slabs. This guy really wants a hug, man. He's like coming over here straight to me. Yeah, he does. Oh my goodness. He's so happy. What's he gonna do when he can actually reach me? Because he just wants to like rub up on my face like a cat. Bro, I got allergies. If it catches fire. So what I was thinking is on the underside, so in the overworld, it's inverse of this, right? We have the iron blocks and stuff, decorations on the top side of the dome, which is the underside of the dome here. But then in the overworld, there's no iron decorations on the bottom, on the flat part. It's just flat white concrete because it doesn't need to have any spawn proofing, and you really don't see it at all. But here you're going to see it. So I was thinking, what if we continued the coal block grid up onto here, and then we had black carpet within each of the squares of coal blocks, so that way if it ever caught fire, only like one square would burn away.
I saw you doodling on a spiral pad earlier. Very based way of designing Minecraft builds.
Yo. Well, I was just drawing my mob zoo so I wouldn't have to go to the overworld to reference it. But yes. Thank you for the 38 months, my dude. Pay no attention, Gaslight. You saw nothing. Your cousin wasn't even over there. All right. That's got to be a good clip, chap. I think carpet's the way to go, and coal blocks, dividing it up to give it some texture. That's the way. That's the way. I built it. Yeah, me too. Carpet's better. I'm just a little worried about it burning, but like I only see the only way it could burn is if a rogue blaze from the Nether fortress shot over at the zoo at the right angle while I was like flying around the outside of it or something. That's really the only thing I could see causing it to happen. Or a ghast. Yeah, I forgot about those guys. Oh, we got black stone. We got black concrete and black stained glass over here still too. Nice, nice, nice. There's actually a few holes you can see here, chat. Oh, I'm sorry. There's some holes that you can't see. Let me grab some moss maybe to... Oh, there's a hole right here. Okay. It's easiest to see the holes outside looking in, or inside looking out. I don't know if I placed that right. Wish I had a hoe on me. Imagine if one of those fireballs had hit this guy. Oh my god, dude. There's a hole up here too. Yeah, I know, right? Lots of baby piglins in here. Wow. Even normal piglins, I just realized. Oh shoot, maybe I could use this guy. Hold on. Let me name tag these guys. Let me get some gold armor on and name tag these guys real quick. If they're still angry, I'll pacify them. They sound angry. This is their pacifier. I don't know where I want you guys, but I'm gonna try luring them in here. You're holding a gas tier. I actually don't think I want you in that. Okay. Dang it, now you're wearing iron armor. You really don't fit. If I'm putting a baby in there, I gotta make sure it's one holding nothing or holding something very relevant. So far, you're the guy that I want. The one holding a gold ingot. Okay. I know the room's not decorated, but we'll come back to it later. Okay, has the baby grown up yet? Not yet, no. I didn't want the gas thing getting any collateral damage. I just want to check, is there any other mobs that spawned in here? Oh, there's the ghast. Oh, wait, you're in here too, bud? All right, so I've got, yeah, 2 adults and a baby lined up to be thrown in a room together. That's great. And they actually spawned in the zoo. That's amazing. Okay. I don't know which room I'll put them in, but I'm loving it. He threw out obsidian, dude. Black glass could be a replacement for the carpet. I can see the argument for it. Am I still falling? Oh my god, I am. Okay. Wait, all these skeletons are spawning on top, and all these hoglins are spawning on top. I need to be getting them into the zoo. Right? Like, I'm just wasting their full potential. Really? I can't hit nothing. Oh, did I get him? I didn't even see I got him. Yeah, I'm so used to killing him. Some boxes go. I don't know how many I want, but it's gotta be a few. And I need to actually change out of my Thorns armor. All right. They're a roofer, chap. More rockets, please. And more moss, please. So we're gonna build a box, and we're just gonna get them in a box on the roof is the plan. Whatever we end up capturing. Which is literally nothing right now. There's nothing on the roof now that I'm prepared. Okay, there they are. We don't need any piglins. We do need hoglins. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Over here. Come on, guys. Well, 3 of you is too many to fit into here. Got him. We got 3 hoglin roofers. I would like to also get a baby hoglin in the mix. I'll have to capture one of them on my own, though. Or on its own, I should say. Okay, 3 roofers are safe. Oh, okay. Cool. Okay. I got 3 adults and 2 babies. And a skelly bob right over there. Come on, guy. Oh, there's a ghast here too. That's great. Oh, that's our guy. That's our happy ghast. Come on in. Skelly roof. Wait, we didn't need a skeleton, did we? We didn't need a skeleton. We already have a skeleton in the overworld. I'm dumb. First thought, yeah. Yeah, I was close to shooting him. Luckily, he'll have a saddle on soon. How soon? Now soon. Let's go! Can I make him break his lead? No. Oh, yes? Yeah, okay, I can just make him break his own lead. Nice. Nice. Oh, nether ghast, nether ghast. Does whatever a nether ghast does, except shooting at me. Cause he's not a real nether ghast. Look out. Here comes a nether ghast. There's plenty of striders here to capture too. How do you get striders in the zoo? From down here. And then I just lead them and carry them up. Oh my god, wait, is this... Wow, you're coming straight for us. For striders, I definitely want a pair where one's on top of the other. That'll be nice. Oh! Zombie piglins. Oh, I just angered a Enderman. Dang it, the Enderman let out my skelly! Are you kidding me? That worked. That worked. Right? All right. They're angry at me, but it worked. Yes, the lava lake is done. Oh. Is that all that could potentially spawn on top of the zoo? Potentially. Oh, is he angry at me still? He's definitely angry at me. What the heck is this? There he goes. He despawned. Interesting. All right, chat. What we're gonna do right now is a little something called a break. So whatever platform you're on, consider dropping a follow. I need this. We're gonna head over to the Wither Skelly farm and have a mini game going in the purple chat. So whatever platform you're on, if you want to check the link in the bio panels, descriptions, etc., come on over to the purple chat and play a mini game with us while I stand and kill at the Wither Skelly farm. it'll be a good time. Oh, okay. All right, Minecraft macros. Click. All right, yeah. So I'm gonna take a quick break, like I said. Let's do some words. I'll be back in a few minutes. I just need to stand up and stretch. I'm feeling really tired. I had an exhausting day. BRB. Hey, Chad, I'm back. I ate a real quick snack. Did all the bathroom break kind of stuff and just took a minute to rest because I'm feeling exhausted. All right. Good to see words are still going strong. Do you want me to leave it up? Or have you had enough? Because that was a pretty long break, I think. That answers that. That answers that. Holy. That's a long word. No new box. All right, let's get over there and start actually placing some coal blocks. What'd you say about me? All right. Oh, we picked up a bunch of bones, apparently. There's our ghastly guy. Let's go take a look at what we can do with him. All right, so... Whoop. We need to do like a line like that. Hey, man. Okay, this is my first time trying to build with them, and it whoa, come on, dude. He's just spinning. He's not letting me look where I want to look. Interesting. And by interesting, I mean infuriating. Saw this ghast. Had to end him. Okay. This is really interesting, having to drive entirely by WASD and like not being able to use space or shift to go up or down. This is an interesting mechanic. I really wish Mojang had not done it this way. I just realized I don't think it's lined up on the other side. Oh, it is. Okay, good. All right. Yeah, Mojang, I don't think I agree with you on the controls for the Happy Gas. Does anybody know if there's like a mod that lets you change the controls to allow you to have space and shift? I would install a mod that gives me the ability to use, like, to have the same controls as Creative Flight. Like, I would use a mod to give a Happy Ghast the Creative Flight controls. There's gotta be one. And then you can just map a different dismount key or something like that. control your dismount key for all I care. Like, that's gotta be a thing. So this is something. Ow. I also really hate how he spins so much. Oh my god. He should move his body around. Oh, I guess space does work. Okay, it's just shift that you don't get then. I assumed because shift didn't work, space wouldn't work. Oh, I know why I thought it wasn't working. Because if I'm looking up and holding down S to go backwards and space to go up, I just don't move. When I'm thinking like it should be like this. Oh, yeah. So even this isn't creative flight because he doesn't go the way that you're... He still goes based off the direction you're looking. Oh man, somebody's had to have made a mod that makes this not what it is. You sent a modeling in Discord? I'll take a look at it for next stream. Today I just gotta suffer. But I will 100% consider adding it to the Colonel mod pack and releasing an update next for next stream. Though I don't know how much of this will be left to do next stream. I'm struggling through with the vanilla. Like maybe by the end of this, the vanilla controls will feel usable, but right now... I really wish I had tested this during the snapshots and could have given feedback. Not that my feedback means anything special. I'm sure tons of people did give feedback on this, but... Though, you know what? I do have to say, for every single ounce of disappointment I'm feeling right now, I can 100,000% confirm this is better than scaffolding. This is so much better than scaffolding. Scaffolding as a mechanic, now that sucks. But this does feel like the same issues that plague scaffolding, making it so useless to me, are it's the same reason. It's not the whatever decision is being made that lets scaffolding have controls that suck so much are the same decisions that make happy ghasts not live up to their full capabilities or whatever. All right, we're gonna dismount off this guy. Do I have moss? I do have moss. Okay. Oops. Yeah. Coal blocks burn too? Do they? Rip. They were perfect for this build. Whose idea was it to make a fuel source burn? Really? I can't believe you guys are still going with words, I'm not gonna lie. You remember me testing it ages ago, huh? Well, could you, like, not remember that, please? Thank you. But I think we have absolutely plenty of coal blocks, chat. It's just a hunch, but I feel like we have absolutely plenty. 7 shulker boxes is like 7 times too much. Good words. Come on! Got him. Those guys are still mad at me, I think. That might be an exaggeration of 7 times too much, but you get the point. Like, I feel like we have plenty. Okay, next step is gonna be... So previously in the overworld, I would have had a stripe. Like, I would have had a gap of 1 block and then added a stripe here. And then I would have had a gap of 1 block and added a stripe here. Maybe we just do a 2-stripe band across, or maybe we just do 1. Ow. Okay, chat, do you guys like that? Or do you like that? Let's get back and look. Honestly, I think I know what the problem is. It's not that, it's just that it needs to be just the top one. Yeah, okay, the top one is right. The one, this one is better. It's actually in the middle, unlike this one. Okay. Yeah. That's the height. No, they'll eventually unaggro for the same reason that, like if you've ever used one of those donut-shaped, ones, they eventually unaggro. You just have to leave. Maybe leaving the Nether is what I would need to do. By the way, I can hardly make out where I'm supposed to be clicking, by the way. So if you guys are having a tough time seeing, that's not just you. That's just the fact that we're building on top of black concrete. Hey, I'm out of, And you're like, oh no, you're already out, but really, I only had 9 stacks with me. Sure, we put down 9 stacks, but like, that's nothing. That's 1/3 of a 1/7 of what I have with me. You had to put your phone brightness to 100%? I wish I could make my monitor brighter. I mean, I think I technically could, but then like other things would start looking blown out. And I'd forget to turn it back down. And then next thing I know, I get a $10,000 power bill because my monitor used up half the energy of the sun in a month. All right. All right, next up, we got to do this stripe. Seems really hard to... Yeah, any kind of movement that involves, like, placing something while ascending or descending seems incredibly not practical. I really can't believe they... I really can't believe that space doesn't always just take you up. And I can't believe that shift doesn't just always take you down. And what I mean by space not always taking you up is if I'm looking up and holding S and then I hold space, I stop moving. That should take me up. Like, I'm holding space. There should never be a time when I'm holding space that does not make me go up. That just feels like an atrocity. Like, I guess I eventually just get used to it here. Like, I'm figuring it out, and I'm building at a pace faster than any way than before. I guess if you want to think about it that way, like, there is no way in the game that existed to build on the underside of a project anywhere as rapidly as with a Happy Gas. It is a huge improvement, and I am so thankful, but it feels like there's room there's room on the table for improvement. And honestly, with the current pacing of updates, I don't see them like circling back and giving us Happy Gas control update. I mean, they might add that as to one of their drops as just like a bug fix or something. Yeah, this is actually pre-prison labor. It's what we call this. He's going to prison, but first he has to perform community service in building the prison. He's such a menace to society that his punishment is building his prison that he will serve his life sentence in. Honestly, I think we're done with the coal blocks on the underside. That came out much cleaner than I expected, and just because of the fact that there's way less windows, theirs was way less to like coordinate figuring out the path of the coal block. That doesn't mean we're done, because we still need to bring these in. Because we said we are going to decorate the top. Maybe we should also decorate the bottom of the one in the overworld then, huh? I feel like that just makes sense. When we get to the overworld, we will decorate the bottom. We'll just do literally exactly what we're doing by putting a grid of iron blocks on the bottom. Just like how we're doing a grid of coal blocks on the top. Iron block, grid, bottom. Nope. On bottom. Done. Adding that to the project plan. If you want to plan a project, you gotta have a... What? What? Wait, were you the baby? The babies grew up? Oh, the babies don't stay babies, chat. Did you know that? You know the babies don't stay babies forever? I feel like every parent has this realization. I still refuse to believe it with my children. They will stay my babies forever. You were wondering why your kids keep getting bigger? Yeah. I I never noticed them getting bigger. I just noticed their clothes keep getting smaller. Interesting. It really does feel like that. You never, like, be like, you're bigger than you were yesterday. But then you're just like, yeah, none of your clothes fit you all of a sudden. I wish I got a new wardrobe as often as my kids. All right. So then we bring in the diagonal right here. Throw you in my way. You know, I was expecting this to be more of a grid, but it's more of a pizza that we're putting on top of here. Holy, we made the piglins mad too. See, this is why I hate hoglins. They make me make the piglins mad. This is why hoglins are the #1 worst mob in the game. Second only to 2 hoglins. I thought you said freed with an R. They're only growing because you freed them. I was like, you freed? Where were they? Whose children did you free and acquire? Okay, look at that. Yeah, that's a design. Oh, all right. Let me. You went to the Nether Mob Zoo one day and then you came home with a couple kids? God. I freed you from the zoo. Did the monkey enclosure? Can't believe you know English. Yeah. These are British pirates. It's just a black flag of Isn't there a word for that shape of a British flag that isn't like just the British flag? Because isn't there like a lot of flags that use that shape? Maybe. All right. Oh my goodness, chat! We had all these fire res potions right there. I guess next up is literally just gonna be carpeting. I think we're literally done with blocks of coal. We were like, oh man, we have no idea how much coal we needed, and we needed like just over a half a box is all. Let's see how far 9 stacks of the carpet gets us. You're in so much pain. Have you considered not being in pain? Have you also considered no pain, no gain? Have you also considered what doesn't kill you makes you stronger? I don't know the rest of the words, but you get it. The stem still needs decorated, and we need arms. Support beams. True. You need surgery. Uh-oh. We can't. We're not doing lights on the top. Because the top is spawn-proofed via carpets. And if we put lights on, visible or underneath the carpets, they would be visible inside. The exterior is coming together much quicker than I anticipated. And that's a good thing. This project might just fly by. Now that we're not doing the zoo. Or now that we're not doing the lake. Yeah, we're not doing the zoo anymore, chat. I gave up. On top of the coal. That's a good question. Are you sure coal isn't spawn-proof? What if I just leave a coal item floating on top of the coal blocks? Think that'll do it? We're actually not even gonna need that much more carpet. We've almost got a quarter of this done, and all we had was 9 stacks on me. Maybe we do buttons on top of the coal. Or blackstone slabs on top of it, too. I think those would be too light. That's not bad. Actually, I think we're probably gonna need another shulker box and a half of carpet. I'd say 2 shulkers of carpet would probably be good. Would be good to get the top done, and then we'll figure out how we're spawn proofing on top of the coal. I think buttons might be the move on top of the coal. Or pressure plates, yeah, one of the two. Buttons are smaller. So chat, I'm thinking we're gonna add a nether tunnel from here to there, because it's a really short add. And that'll leave us the ability to leave a door right here. So that we can just fly right out of the tunnel right there when we get around to it. So hopefully yeah, so we'd have our exit would just be up here, and then you would have a tunnel to go from there to there. So if you wanted to go to the mob zoo, you'd have to go in this little U or whatever, but it would leave us very easy access to just fly straight out into the nether if need be. And I think that's the priority. All right, let me go back to the base and get ourselves 2 shulkers of black carpet, or just however much black carpet we have, plus like a shulker of black wool or something. I don't know. That is all the black carpet I have to my name. this will triple, right? No, this will 1.5x. Yeah, let's just go with it and see what we can do. If we need more, we can always go over to the sheep farm afterwards. Oh. Goodness. Well, let's go with this and see how far we get. Then we have 9 more stacks, which will mean we have like 13 and a half stacks of carpet. Chat, should I have the gassed and the happy gassed habit forming? Habba. What day is it? As long as they won't aggro at each other. Oh, you're a baby with an item. Bingo move places. Yeah, you have to. If you're on mobile, you have to go to classic view to play bingo. I think. I don't know how to go to classic view. Chat's only told me it's a thing. If you wanna build a map on. Oh, hey, guy. Why am I having such a hard time killing you? Well, that could have been a lot worse. That's why we're spawn-proofing, chat. Because realistically speaking, once the top is spawn-proofed, a ghast flying over here will be so incredibly rare. Not never, but rare. Like, it's not a perfect spawn-proof perimeter. Like, they can spawn way over there, but the chances of that ghast wandering over here and actually getting close enough to cause damage to this place is incredibly low. Oh. Are you using the mobile vertical view? Vertical view? I did not use TNT to dig any of this out. You're on mobile classic. It moved in mobile classic. Oh, okay. I was hoping what you were saying is now it's available in vertical mode. Just it's in a different spot. But it's still not available in vertical, is it? What's up? They're gonna have to add support for that eventually. Still only classic. Okay. That's classic purple platform, to be fair. It is just an alpha, though. So I'm not judging too hard. So for anyone watching on mobile on the purple platform, is anyone actually choosing to watch on vertical? Is it a better experience? And if you are switching to classic, you know, obviously for bingo, switching to classic, but like, are you specifically choosing like to switch to classic when you're just watching? Definitely not. It covers your video with chat. It makes both your video and the chat hard to see. Well, that's what both TikTok and Insta do as well in their live. So that's where they got it from. I don't think that's what the red video site does, though. Or maybe it does. I don't know. You like classic better? The one, okay, so personally speaking, I feel like when I take a break and we play words, that would specifically be better in vertical mode, because then you can see if your phone is vertical, then you have this much of the screen is a full width words game. Then you have this much here is a full width AFK session, and then the bottom is and the game get covered by chat. Like, I feel like that is a better scenario than having like a little words up top, a tiny little window on the side. Like, I feel like words and AFK session specifically are a scenario where that's better. You just zoom in. Well, that too. That's an option too. Next time I go on a break and we do words, I want everybody here that's a regular and on the purple chat who's playing on mobile to go into vertical view for words. And then let me know if my placement is good, is bad, it needs tweaking. And like, I want, at least for the, if I'm gonna have this and I'm gonna keep it on, I want to have like at least one very specialized like reason to switch to it. And I think words would be that. Words and Gartic. All right, yeah, we've done like half. Oh boy. It just zooms in on the words game. If you remember correctly, it did not show your full BRB screen. No, it shows it in the way that I just described it. Words is on top, then the game is below it, and both of those end up being full width. So you get to see the entire screen at the full width of your phone. Where did I? Oh, I left off right here. Nice. Okay, that was just about to finish. I might, you know, actually, now that I think about it, I think I have words a bit too high so that your notch on your phone actually like covers up the top of words. Now that I think about it, if you have an iPhone. So I might need to move that down a bit just to leave a gap there. Well, next when we play words next, I specifically want the feedback. Honestly, take a screenshot of it and like put it in the Discord and be like, this part is not a good layout because of X or whatever. I want to make it good. Because you guys see the same vertical stream that the Red Video site sees. So if I can get actual feedback from, like you guys see exactly, it's the exact same render. So if I can make it better on one, it'll make it better on both. But what you guys see on vertical for gameplay is exactly what, basically what TikTok and Shorts has been seeing for the entirety of my multi-streaming career. And it's worked great on those platforms without too many complaints. But the thing is those platforms have heavily normalized vertical content. And the purple platform has been a holdout of landscape up until literally this alpha test. And I want to stream in all the formats, in all the platforms, and be available to anybody no matter how or where they want to watch. That is, I want the barrier of entry to watch my streams be as low as possible. But I have standards. Sorry. Did you hear something? What's up? Nothing. Oh, we're so close, but I have a feeling we're not gonna have enough. Oh wow, we still have a quarter of this left and we have less than 2 stacks. Rip. Yeah, we're gonna have to go back to the sheep farm and hope there's some black wool there. Otherwise we can dye some white wool. Or dye any color wool, really. I forgot about that now. Alright. Cop talk? Oh god. Top 10 places I don't want to find myself on the internet. But now it won't go away. Yeah, dude. I'll see a video of a police chase, and then I'll open up the comments to see everyone bummed he got away, and I'll be like, oh, I don't belong here. All right. Okay. Oh yeah, look at this. All right. That'll be plenty. That'll be plenty. Dyes. I knew I had... Oh, that's the wrong box. I knew I had dyes in there, but I don't remember for what reason I have dyes in there. To dye the sheep? Did I really think I would be dyeing the sheep that often? I guess if I ever did need to, like, mass produce a single color, I could dye them all to that specific color. And then... Yeah, AFK here. Maybe that was the purpose of having all these dyes here. Huh. Hmm. I've never once done that. Dude, I don't think if I have to be honest and truthful during a jury selection, I don't think I would ever get on a jury. Yeah, you can summon me for jury duty all you want, and every lawyer is gonna dismiss me or whatever it's called, not select me. All right, let's just do 9 stacks. This will be plenty. Thought that too, but they can only send so many people home, apparently. They sent home a 20-year-old asking about lunch. Oh, boy. Hmm. I actually really like the story from Neil deGrasse Tyson about why he got dismissed from jury duty. So I'm not gonna be able to tell it like he does, but he was it boils down to he asked the lawyer or whoever when asked a question. He was asked a question by the lawyer. Would you trust eyewitness reports or something along those lines on accounts to yada yada and as evidence? And he was like, no, under no circumstances would I trust an eyewitness report because people are not reliable enough. If there is no other evidence and eyewitness is the only evidence, I would not be able to trust any of it. And he got out of jury duty. It's like, nice. He's got a whole, there's a short edited by 1 million people, content stolen over and over and over again. You can probably find it where he explains it better than me. I was just like, that's based. These people ain't be truthing either. He does. Hey, all right, the top is almost fully spawned. Bro, you thieving my blocks? You're really lucky you didn't let those guys loose. Okay, yeah, they're still spawning like crazy on top of the coal blocks, but we knew to expect that. Let me just see how horrible this looks. I can just the coal blocks just disappear. You suck. That was so close to hitting my happy gas. You bet that'll look fine. I mean, I can hardly tell, honestly, but when I zoom in on it, I hate it. But from like this POV, yeah, I can hardly tell. Let me take some blackstone slabs. Now those are incredibly bright, so I'm gonna say probably not. Yeah, that's way too bright. No. That's you're going the wrong way. Yeah, dude. So buttons and pressure plates. So from this angle, the carpet completely like disappears and all you can see is one side of the block. You can't see that it has a top. The slabs and the pressure plates are too bright, and the buttons, while bright, are very small. I think this is buttons. I do have to say carpet is in second place, NG, but I don't think you're right. See, okay, my problem is right here. This looks different from this in a way where it loses definition because you can clearly see like the top here blends with that, whereas the top here stands out. I think we need to keep it 3D, and I think buttons are the way to do that. Yeah, I'm making the decision. Buttons. Would it be dumb if the carpet was 1 block higher? You can't have floating carpet. You could have 2 layers of carpet, but that, I would agree, that would be dumb. Yep, I need more buttons. Gonna need a lot more buttons in my block. Is that gonna be enough? The world may never know. Quit spawning! Well, resource packs don't add blocks to the game. Oh yeah, and from this angle, I was like, you can't even see the buttons. It's because they're not on there. Because they're not on their chat. Okay. Colonel Pack needs the most unused buttons to be totally invisible. I'm kind of against that, using a resource pack to make something invisible. We're gonna come back to the diagonals and figure out what we're doing. Yes, so exactly the point is when the world goes up on the tour server. Well, nowadays I guess I do have the resource packs required. So my thing was always when I die, the world goes up on the tour server for people to view. And if somebody views it without the resource packs on the tour server, then it would look really bad, especially if we made something completely invisible. But that's less of a problem now since the tour server requires like the if you decline the resource pack, you don't join the server. Because that's become a lot more normalized nowadays than it was. All right, so this one I'll have matched this way. Excuse me. So then this one will be rotated this way. I'm out of buttons again? Okay. Well, who knows what's gonna happen? Like, performance-wise, I think I'm gonna have to, like, actually shut off hoppers or something on the... When this world eventually makes it to the tour server, I'm gonna have to, like, disable redstone. Yeah. All right, buttons are on there. And you can hardly tell that I did a pattern that, like, changes their orientation as it goes around the circle. It's not distracting because I did it good, and the buttons are so small. Well, nowadays on the tour server, when you tour a world, are you in creative, but you can't interact with anything? Or are you just in spectator mode? I think you're in creative, but you can't interact with anything. So, like... Does that mean you'd never see the inside of the melon farm or the trading hall, technically? If the doors are left closed... I don't know. Yeah, like, I've had to make modifications to the Season 1 world in the past. Like, there was a point in time where I had to build a portal in there. We no longer use that method. I didn't have to build a portal to get back to the spawn. I took that out, but, yeah. Hey, yo, chat, how you doing? If you're new here, make sure you drop a follow on whatever platform you're watching on. I'm live right nowadays. I'm live 6 nights a week, or no, 5 nights a week now. I'm not used to saying that yet. Today's like day 1 of 5 nights a week. If you guys missed the intro and you're surprised by that, I took off a stream yesterday because I have like so many like high priority projects for some of my personal life, but also like just for content creation as a whole, that I need to take off one night a week just to work on something else like for my channel that's not being live. So and until I get through my entire high priority list, we are down to 5 nights a week. Do I think the moon landing was fake? Oh boy. No. I very much do not think the moon landing is fake. I have people in my life that do, and they disappoint me more and more. The more I talk to them. Yeah. Not the cheese moon. Okay, when I was in high school, there was a theory about like the moon being hollow or being a spaceship or something, and that was cool. That was a cool conspiracy to believe as like a 16-year-old or something. But that also doesn't mean we didn't go land on it. That also doesn't mean we didn't go land on it. All right, now what, chat? This theory's still going around on TikTok. Yeah, it's just been going around for a while. Some guy went crazy over the Minecraft moon. My Minecraft moon is a cube. I feel like someone was telling me I had to do something to the underside still. I have no idea what you're talking about, UA. Like, genuinely, if it's interesting crazy or just like if it's like funny crazy, you know, post a link to it in the Discord. If it's like actually going to like teach children not smart things, don't. Will the underside get buttons to match? No. Not at all. Yeah, will we or will we not lose brain cells watching it? Oh man. Stem. It was the top underside. Right. All right. So looking at the sheet. We need to do the stem and we need to do the like supports. Yeah, I completely forgot about those. I feel like we should add the supports first. It must be broken because they fixed it. Yo, thank you for the TikTok gifts. I don't know when those came through or why I didn't hear an alert sound for them, but let me refresh that connection so that if you give any more, I should get a sound. It's like a creepypasta thing. Oh boy. Oh boy. Look at you. Look at you just going into chats with your copy pasta and just making everyone's day worse. Did you know that everybody in my chat would be having a better day if you didn't show up? Good. All right. I have no sympathy for spammer bots. I hate them. All right. What am I doing? I think what we need to do next is figure out the scale of these support beams. And then we gotta try and figure out the angle. The angle. Well, actually, factually, now that I look at this, this makes a lot of sense for there to be a pillar there and a pillar there. Or it makes a lot of sense for there to be a pillar there and a pillar there. I like the spacing of that one better. Yeah, this one ain't it. I feel like this one is better because of the alignment to the pre-existing coal, but I feel like it's a worse design choice. Nah, I'm saying. Nah, I'm saying, chat. I know I said I was gonna do support beams, but then I decided that this would be what I needed to do first. That goes all the way up to the bedrock. Do you wanna build a coal block? Oh, no. The reason that I did this first is because I needed to determine the spacing for how wide the support beams are to match the spacing of this, I think. So, yeah, the support beam, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that a square? Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be the base connection of the support beam. Right there. So that would actually mean that, well, actually, you're not gonna be able to see that. I can. So that would actually mean that this is the thickness of the support beam here. Obviously, it's gonna have to curve or whatever. I'm I'm just putting this here, and then you would have this going here, and then across over here, like so. Well, okay, that's actually not high enough yet, but yeah, like the support beam that goes up to the middle would be made out of effectively blocks like that. So just like the overworld one. But you know, it'd have it on all four corners. It would have the coal blocks. So. Something like that. Well, I decided if they will bow outwards or in. So what I think is actually going to happen is on this one, I've got an idea. I just don't know how to execute it. I'm thinking it would be, so the other one was more of a swoosh like that. So it would come out straight a bit, it would then angle and then straighten out again like so, right? But what I'm kind of wanting is more of like so that one felt that way. Like imagine like your hands just like this into like the bowl shape, holding it up, kind of support beam. This one's gonna be more like a hanging basket. These should be like tensioned wires or like a chain. It should be pulled taut. You know, there shouldn't be any curve to it. Because it's hanging from them, right? Uh, I don't know. Hey, yo, chill out. Um, so I'm kind of wondering, like, I can't obviously can't use a chain because a chain doesn't go diagonally in game, but that would be really cool if it could, but it doesn't. Um, I'm wondering if I try to like build more of a chain, like, yeah, like giant chain links or something. That would be so on brand for the Nether. But the problem is, NG, is building it at an angle. Like, we might be able to pull off, like, a cable, but I don't think we'd be able to pull off a chain. The links would not be able to be made big enough to be both recognizable chain links and at an angle, right? To have recognizable chain links at an angle, they would need to be, like, huge, like 10 blocks wide kind of deal. Um, what if it was hung straight up? I could use real chains then. What if I had like this big cube thingy here, right? And oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so we have this cube here as like an anchor point, right? And then we have a matching one in the ceiling, like an anchor point to the bedrock. And then we have chains where we have like, let's say 10 blocks of chain that then connects to a ring of coal. And then 10 more blocks of chain that connects to a ring of coal. And oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. That's the move. And would we just do 4 chains, like one in the corner, one in each corner of the ring of coal? Or would we have like solid chains so there's like a dozen chains on each of these? Structural, you know? Not rings of coal. Sing? What? Sorry, I read what you said. Is like, well, you want me to sing? I don't know. I'll show you guys a couple of ideas. Oh, is that song? I need chains. Oh, chat. Copper chains would go hard here because of the orange. Like, it wouldn't be on as, it wouldn't fit the vibe, but like, just imagine. If we chose shroom lights as our accent lighting instead of pearlescent frog lights, which we haven't even tested to make a decision yet, copper chains would go hard. Not together, but like on the stem, there's going to be light sources, right? And if those were shroom lights, and like here's going to be light sources and stuff in the concrete, embedded in the concrete. And then if the chains were also red, yeah, like, oh man, that would be sick. So regardless, let's say, did I not bring? Oh, I grabbed wool, not coal. Okay. Come on. Oh, notice how they're not mad at me anymore? Don't know when that happened, but it happened at some point. So what I'm thinking is we have this anchor point here, right? This big block here is the anchor point. And we could then have this, the chains, just in the 4 corners. And then, I don't know exactly how high it would be, but then we kind of just do that. Whoops. So then it would just be hung by like that over and over and over again, stacking all the way to the ceiling. Kind of just like, it's chain links of chains, I guess. I don't know. Or like we could do a solid cage of chains. I don't know if that'd be too much. Especially once you have like layers upon layers upon layers of them. Or it could just be two sides of them are just like solid walls of chains. I don't know. Alternating sides even, north, south, and east, west. Oh. I think my default idea that I want to pursue is just the four corners. Remember, chat, when I run out of chains, I don't need to craft any. I need to go to the iron farm. And there's already pre-made boxes of chains for me. And then by the time I use those up, if I need more, it will have already recrafted 3 more boxes for me. Presumably. Yo, Raiders! Welcome in. How was your stream? What did you get up to today, my dude? Absolutely massive of you stopping in over here.
Drop a follow.
Thank you for getting them there. Shout out.
Massive.
Massive, my dudes. Jamal, how was your stream? What were you doing today? If you want to fill me in, let me know what you were up to. I want to hear it. If you got a raid and run, take care of yourself. Do any of your after stream stuffs. That's fine too. Do what you got to do. Welcome in if you're new here. My name's Colonel. I'm a pink slime. We're currently working on my Nether mob zoo. And we're working on these like chains. We're just coming up with an idea for like chains to hang the 4 corners of the circle from the ceiling. So yeah. I gotta find where this lines up with the ceiling right now though. So we're just about to pillar up. Was a vibe, was doing digging, clearing out space for a new build. Nice, dude. With anvils facing in alternating directions look like chains, or do they disappear at a certain distance? I don't think they disappear. The anvils, though. A big dig is great, my dude. I hope you made big dig progress. What's the build dig for? Or are you gonna be like me and just tell chat, you know, it's just the dig? I make chat mad all the time and just say, we're not digging this hole for anything. I'm just digging a hole. How am I gonna get myself to land on a chain? This was a bad idea. Okay, I can land on that at least. All right, so 1, 2, okay, so this is the bottom of 5. Okay. Destroying a mountain to make Mountain Dew? No, to make a mountain, then make a castle, dragon, and a bunch of farmland. Whoa, dude, nice. You got this. I bet it's gonna turn out amazing. But like I said, if you got a raid and run, take care of yourself, do any after stream stuffs, feel free to go do so. Or if you're gonna stick around too, that's just as great. Alright, so this is gonna okay. I meant to do that, chat. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I was right. Okay. Whoa, please don't fly me into the bedrock ceiling. Alright. You gotta run, it's late? No worries, I feel that. It's late here, man. Trust me, it's late here. I should be sleeping. But I don't. I refuse. I don't believe in sleep. Sleep never believed in me. Is that 5x5? I feel like it's not. This isn't. But this is. Okay. Honestly, to spawn proof it, I'm just gonna fill it in solid. I don't want mobs spawning up inside of here. Fill it solid with moss. Call it a day. Do I have coal? I do have coal. Ooh, I'll need to spawn proof on top of this coal though. That's on the outside now. Yeah, so let me grab some buttons. Did I not put buttons anywhere? Did I not have any? Oh, I do have plenty of excess, but oh my face. How do I get out of here? That's how. Buttons. Maybe I should have just brought my happy ghast up here. I'm out of moss. Hello, moss blocks, my old friend. I'm here to pillar with you again. No! I just saw a piece of netherrack in the bedrock ceiling over there. I'm gonna pretend I didn't see it, so you guys need to pretend you didn't hear me say that. All right? If we're all in agreement, then there's no problem. Okay. Alright, so then this would connect here. Perfect. I'm really low on rockets, but let me just get one view from over here. Okay, we're actually a bit far away. All right, so right there is a decent view. So imagine all 4 of these chains keep going all the way up and connecting to there. So then we got this like connection block here, this connection block here, and then there's going to be 4 chains going up, and then there's going to be like a ring of coal blocks, evenly spaced all the way to the top, effectively. I feel like that's going to work. I'm seeing it in my brain. I'm gonna grab some more rockets and see if I can pull it off in game. Oh, could I try the anvil idea? Yeah, actually. Yeah, actually. I have some anvils right here. So anvils being the chains. Break him? Yeah. That might be it. Interesting. Thick chains. I don't know if they look like chains to me, but I feel like they're definitely more beefy. Beefy and keeps the color palette. You would need very thick chains structurally. Where? I'm gonna do all 4 sides of this real quick. Crap. This is one heck of an efficient use of iron. All right. yeah, that's a little beefier than the chain block. Oh man. Oh man. That's like, oh, every single one of those is 3.5 blocks of iron. I think it looks better though. Oh man. Oh no. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's only 7. I don't know if 7's the right number or what. Let me see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 block. 1,
Massive.
2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7. Oh, and then this like off by 1, dude. Yo, Moo with the 20-month Prime sub. Absolutely massive, my dude. Honestly, I could lower this by like 1 block to get 1 extra block sticking out of the ceiling. And then that would just make a lot of sense. And it'd be evenly spaced. Yeah, lowering the top by 1. Did I see your sub, J-Man? No. You need to announce your sub properly. If you subscribed and you didn't get a pop-up in your chat to announce it, you probably just got to refresh, and then it'll prompt you to announce your sub. Yeah, we'll drop the top down by 1 block. Oh. Yeah. Wow. Okay. If I'm dropping it by a block, let me lower this a bit, actually. Gonna have to dig that all the way down to get rid of it anyway.
Massive.
Yep. I have eaten 600 spider eyes.
Uh-oh.
I am 400 away from the goal. Then I can start
Oh,
wearing a
jeez.
helmet. Lol.
I forgot you were doing that, you mad lad. Alright. Lowered that by a block. Let's get rid of the chain first. What's up? Eh? I'm seeing messages that aren't in my chat. I'm seeing messages that are not, like, they came through to combined chat, but I'm not seeing them in my actual chat preview, which is really weird. Oh, you're holding an item? Oh shoot, I need to also spawn proof on top of those with buttons now. I was like, am I blind or do I not have buttons with me? I was blind. Oh yeah, dude. Oh flippin' yeah. Hold on, this box isn't square. There's 6 here. There's 5 here. I knew something felt wrong. This isn't a square. Okay, what? Oh, I can't place it because of the button. I was like... Okay. Perfect. Okay. That's better. Now we can just continue this up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. And we're out of anvils. Alright, let's go get some more anvils. I'm actually pretty sure we have a whole bunch in the storage room. Like, I don't even need to go all the way to Timbuktu, to the spawn chunks, I mean. Let's just go to the base and check. I should have, like, nearly a shulker box of anvils, which is going to be more than enough. We're not even going to need to take any from the spawn chunks. It's like I build all these auto-crafters to make absurd amount of things, and then I don't even, like, need them. Because I'll never need such an absurd amount of anvils. Like, I designed a one-wide tileable anvil auto crafter, but none of these were even crafted by that auto crafter. These were all crafted by hand for the black biome decorations, and then we ended up using only 4 stacks. Oh no. You just got killed by a caldera peak. The rock I was on spawned a fire tornado, and the only 2 places you could get to by chain were already on fire. And the lava was at its highest. Oh no. Handcrafted artisan anvils. Last time I used my basalt generator when I added auto crafters to it. Oh shoot, I wasn't counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then comes this. Well, my first question is, anvils actually touch each other, right? Like, yeah, they do. Okay. There's no air gap there or anything. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What? That didn't work. Oh, that didn't work. Was that 7 or 9? I don't know. 7. Okay, we're already at the top. That one a lot quicker than anticipated. Ow! Okay. Good. Nope. There we go. The damaged ones give extra detail, yeah. We'll definitely notice the crack or the chip on the top of it. All right, let's get back and see what this looks like now. Yeah, that looks sturdy. Oh man. Woo. That's a sturdy chain link anvil coal block monstrosity right there. We just got to do 3 more of them. Speaking of 3 more of them, you guys have 3 more seconds until I start bingo. All right, chat. If you're on the purple stream, make sure you click the bingo icon on your screen at the top. It's gonna be on the right-hand side. No, you gotta hover your mouse over the screen if you're on PC, or it's gonna be at the top left corner of your mobile chat. If you switch to classic view, you'll see a red bingo icon. Click on that, get a bingo card. You have 9 minutes now to claim your bingo card before bingo starts. Winner gets to put a block on the massive monument in my hardcore Minecraft world. I'm just gonna move that off to the side now. No, I can't do the next 3 before the monument because I specifically need to like I gotta build the boxes. The boxes in the roof, lining those up are the hardest part, actually. I can work on the bottom boxes right now. Any materials other than moss sitting on the ground down here? Oh, I wanna go to bed. Oh, coal. I'll take that. We worked hard for this coal. I can't let it despawn. I better pick these. Actually, there really isn't a play. Oh shoot, we need carpets to spawn proof. There. Yeah, give me a sec. Yeah, right here. This needs spawn proofed. And then we also need buttons around on this. Oh! Each of those rings need buttons on them. Yeah. I'm gonna start at the top. First casualty of the chains of coal. Buttons would go all the way around the sides of the rings, like bolts. Oh, no. Wow. There's like more than a stack of buttons on this one chain. And that's not including the bit at the top I already had done. I don't know how I didn't take damage there. Yeah, dude. Clean. We gotta have 4. One at the each end of the main beams that come out here. So this is 1. We gotta do 3 more. Sturdy. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Good place to put a shop? Anywhere inside the castle walls. All the shops are like in one spot though by the rocket shop and stuff like that. You'll see it. I'm kind of looking at it. It feels like this is like too close to the edge, if I'm being honest, but it's not. It goes perfect. The wall here of Blackstone technically goes perfectly straight up. Straight up now, tell me, do you really want a wall of Blackstone? Bow, bow, bow. Oh, it's actually black concrete, whatever. So we have two vibes we could go for here, chat. We could either go Shroomlight vibes or Froglight vibes. Shroomlights are more nethery, but Froglights are more muted. Mods, can we get in a poll? Can we get like a 2-minute poll in the purple chat? Shroomlights or Froglights? Yeah. I don't know, man. Pearlescent Froglights fit the theme better, and like of the build, I think. But the Shroomlights fit the theme of the Nether, and if we take into the context of the lava lake I built underneath it, little orange accents aren't that bad. They're not adding copper anvils. Copper anvils, one-time use, but they don't have an experience cap. One-time use, but they don't have an experience cap. So they're expensive. Like, getting enough copper. That would be... That would be expensive. Like 3 copper blocks plus 4 copper ingots to make an anvil that you can use one time out of a copper, which is really hard to farm. But you could repair your bows, and you wouldn't have to worry about what order you put books on your armor. Oh man. That I gotta put that. I gotta get that on Mojang's radar. Hold on.
Master CJ is here.
Can someone clip that? NG, clip that. That will be a clip, please. That whole little revelation of a copper anvil. Oh, that'd be great. Purple Froglights won with 71% of the votes. Okay. How you doing, CJ? Froglights won? Hold on. Okay, Froglights won. That makes sense. I have one more surprise about the lights to show off real quick. After I put these in. So for reference, the lights are gonna be there, obviously, because that's where I showed them off. Another obvious thing is the lights are gonna be, like here. Hold on. Jesus Christ. Because we're gonna have like things around here somewhere. Not like that. This isn't what I wanted to show off yet, chat, by the way. But we're gonna have like something like that. Honestly, I feel like these need to come out, but whatevs. Something like that. But then again, finale. I have one more thing I wanna try here. What if we keep chains in the pallet? I messed that up. What if we keep chains in the pallet? Like that. Ah. So inside each ring, we get some light. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Are you feeling it, Mr. Krabs? Because it's time to start bingo! All right, let's get back to the base. I'm gonna put these lights in first. So that way, to next stream, they're just there, and we'll see them, and we'll be like, oh yeah, those were totally the right move. Or we'll fly here, and we'll see them, and they'll be like, those really aren't doing it for me. Or the best option is we fly here and don't even think about them because they just feel so right. I do like it though. Yeah. Oh shoot, I didn't start calling numbers. Dang it, you're right. I hate that it's a separate step. Thank you. Oh, that definitely helps from this angle because you just see a little bit of it. Yeah. 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 All right. Really cluttering up these boxes. It doesn't look like we've done anything. What happened to my train? Did somebody pull it? We're not gonna mix light sources. You're pulling my chain? That's a saying. More hoglin heads, dude. We went from having like 7 to having 2.5 stacks. Uh-huh. We all hoglin heads. Yeah. You know, I just thunked. I don't know if we're gonna have any place we could even put armor stands in the Nether Mob Zoo. Like the trunk or the stem in the Overworld Mob Zoo is so large. We have decorations and armor stands in them, but the Nether Mob Zoo, first off, is just an addition to that project. And second of all, wouldn't have room anywhere to put them. Could all be in the lava lake. No, no. I think because specifically because the Nether Mob Zoo is just a continuation of the Overworld Mob Zoo. No armor stands. Because and there's nowhere to put them to begin with. All right, Miku wins, chat. Miku gets pink glazed terracotta. They've got 11 wins, upping that to 11. Their last victory was 1003, now 1090. All right. Pink glazed terracotta. Pink terracotta. Hey, chat, we just passed, we're on day 17,601. That sleep that I did right when we came out of the Nether took us past 17.6. 17.6. Dang, bro. We're getting close to 18k days, even though we've been spending for a long time in the Nether. GG Miku on the dub with your pink glazed terrible kata, dude. Can we get an exclamation mark partner plus in the chat? If anyone's new here, I just want to inform you, I burn diamonds at the end of stream for qualifying partner plus subs. So if you subscribe tier 1 through 3, non-prime, non-gifted, you can qualify for me to come here to the diamond shrine where I have a diamond-shaped lava pool made out of diamonds where I burn diamonds at the end of stream in your honor. Let's see, how many points did we have today? I know we had at least one. Just one sub on 2025 827. Whoa, what'd I do there? 827. All right, chat. So this one goes out to PMG with a tier 1 for 38 months. This one's for you, my dude. Bam! Thank you so much for getting rid of these pathetic diamonds. Love to see it. If you are new here, chat, that is the #1 way I encourage you to support the stream if you are financially able. Take care of yourself first, but I appreciate all the support. Thank you so much for the awesome stream today, my dudes. That is it for the hardcore world, dude. Oh, man, I can't believe I did the whole stream today. I am so tired. All right, just pressing a few buttons. Here we go. Let's see who's live with some hardcore vibes. Send over a raid to tonight. Anyone in my recommendeds? Any new hardcore homies? Nope, no new hardcore homies. Who could I send it over to tonight? Yo, Fluff is live on the One Shot SMP. Let's send it over there. I haven't seen Fluff in a bit. Fluff also makes some great music, chat. So if you haven't heard it, I recommend finding out how to listen to it when you're over at his stream. All right, chat. Here is a raid message for you to copy and paste. When you get there, put that in his chat after you arrive with the raid. If you have my emotes, use those. If you don't, just copy the text. Just put something in the chat when you arrive. Thank you so much for the awesome stream today. Thank you for participating in the polls. Thank you for the channel point redemptions. Thank you for the prime subs. Thank you for the raids. Thank you for the partner plus subs. Thank you for the gifts on TikTok. And thank you everybody for being here. I'll be live again tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern with Magic and anyone from my mod team that wants to play Peak with us. Have a great night. Peace out. Wrong chat, back up!